All right, I have two specialty lenses that you might want to know about. This is one of them, and this is the other one. We'll start with this one, which you just saw on the camera. This is an Opteka 0.35x macro fisheye. This is kind of similar, but more complicated, and this is a little bit of a cleaner look, and the current setup I have for the one on the camera right now is more of a softer look. I think I like this one better, but this is also 20 bucks, which is crazy. These are both also lens adapters, so they go onto another lens. On the camera right now, there's a Contax Zeiss 28mm, and I have step up and step down rings to make everything work. Besides a step up ring, you don't need anything extra with this lens. With this one, you do, and I'll show you what I got to make it work in a moment. This is also on an Alexa LF sensor, and you can see what it looks like with both lenses in full open gate. I consider both of these specialty items on a large sensor at least, or like skateboarding lenses. When I got the one that's on the camera right now and it initially did not work properly on the camera, I ordered this and I figured this was literally $19.99. I figured why not just try it, and I've had this before. I actually have this same exact lens in Cleveland. I'll show you footage from both lenses and show you how I got this one working on this camera when even calling Opteka, they said it will not work. It's meant for camcorders that have a macro setting or something, but as you can see, I do have it working on this camera. This one's easier and you don't need any diopters, where this one has a stack of diopters in between the lens and the front. I originally got both of these lenses because I was putting the Zeiss 28mm right up to the door through the peephole, and it had a cool look, and I wanted a shot of somebody coming up to, it was going to be in a hotel, but coming up to a hotel door and knocking, but I wanted more flexibility, so I figured one of these may help with that, where you can kind of see the vignette. You can see the vignette more on this one. This is $20, so it's kind of a no-brainer if you need a specialty shot. This one was $200 plus a set of diopters. Okay, so now we have the 0.35x, the $20 one on the camera. This is the 0.3x Ultra fisheye, and on the box it says 67 millimeters, so it must be 67 millimeters back here. I have some of the spacer and step-up rings on the other one right now, so I can't attach the diopters in front of you, but with a couple step-down rings, I can put these diopters onto this lens so that it works on any camera and pretty much any lens, depending on how big the front of your lens is, but it works nicely on the Contax Zeiss 28mm. So this stack of diopters is why this lens looks a little bit softer than this one. I kind of like this look better, but I guess it totally depends on what you're doing. If you wanted like the hotel, through the hotel door look, maybe this lens would be it, but I think this has more of a unique look where this kind of looks like a traditional fisheye, but also this is 10 bucks, 20 bucks. And part of the reason for the softness of this is that I have 4 diopters stacked from a 1, a 2, a 4, and a 10. So there's a lot in between the lens, between this and the lens. The image looks very cool. It comes with a metal lens cap, one for the back, and like a zippered pouch that you can keep this safe in. Also, I've touched the front of this a couple too many times. It also comes with this that you can rotate around the hood, or you can completely take the hood off. So you could rotate this around. And the reason for that is when you screw it on, it may end up on your lens like this, but you want it like that. Or you can just completely take it off. I'm gonna go take a walk.
Back for my lowest, strangled by fear. All I wanna do now is make time stay still for all of my years. Hard to take notice when nothing is clear, but we can't slow it down. No, we can't slow it down. No, no. We try for peace of mind. Never works. I'm scared to feel decline.
specific combo of step up and step down and spacer rings that you may need will vary, of course, depending on the lens that you want to use. The step up rings are pretty cheap. This is pretty cheap. It's just an interesting way to get kind of a cool look for not too much money. When you do this, you just need to make sure that you can fit the lens onto your lens, as these are not standalone lenses. You have to have what's called a taking lens, which is just a normal lens that you screw this onto the front of. So make sure you get the proper adapter rings. All the specs are in each of these lenses, like what their filter size or what their thread on the back size is. You get a conversion step down or step up ring to fit it onto your lens. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll help you get, if you're interested in one of these, I'll help you get the right pieces to make it work. Also, one other thing we can look at is how each of these changes the lens that's on the camera right now. This is a 28 millimeter Contax Zeiss, as mentioned. This is the $20 version. Also, the camera position remained the same. This is the $200 version. I did not adjust the hood, so you can kind of see it a little more here and here. Also, the diopters that I got are like the cheapest diopters that they had available. They were like the only diopters they had available at B&H. I think they were $10 for all of them, so you might get a cleaner image with higher quality diopters, but I kind of like the dirtiness of this. All right, I think that'll do it for this one. Peace. Oh, can't really do that on this.